What's up, everyone? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm hanging in there, doing pretty good. Just a heads up, I've been messing with the Mustangs a little bit, not too much. I'm really waiting on the weather to cool off. I got some new, well, not new, they're used, Lakewood struts for the front of the LX, and just a couple of things that I need to do to it. I need to get the front end aligned and that kind of stuff. And once the weather gets cooler, I would like to take it out with the draggy and see what it does, and then start kind of building off of that, get a solid base with the new heads that are on. Other than that, I've just been riding the dirt bike a lot and riding the mountain bike a lot. We got a local trail system that is about 6-7 miles, I want to say, and it's about 15 minutes from my house. So it's been helping me a lot with stress and just to get away. And but anyways, I'm gonna put the GoPro on the bike and just get some single track shredding some trail. So hope everyone's doing well. See ya.
So let's talk about the bike. So this is a Walmart special Ozark Trail. Now, if you're not too familiar with the Ozark Trail 29er mountain bike, go to the channel called Berm Peak. Bermpeak. He has it's a mountain bike channel. He has a good video on the Ozark Trail. I raced bikes in the past, and I'm familiar with $3,000 bikes, but for this bike to come from Walmart for $298 is a solid bike, man. A lot of people get this bike and they will upgrade stuff, but just this bike right out the door, you adjust the seat height to where you want. You can keep flat pedals. I have clipless pedals, meaning my mountain bike shoes have a clip on the bottom and I clip in. And it helps you put more power down. You can push down and pull up at the same time. Push down on this side, pull up on that side. But if you're not too familiar with clipless pedals, you might just want to stick with flat pedals until you can get some and kind of get used to it. The best way to do it is to go in a grass field and teach yourself how to use it, because once you're clipped in, you can't just pop your foot out. You have to like twist your foot, because this is basically spring loaded. Once it clips in, you can't just pull your foot out. If you need to stop, you got to twist your foot and then it'll release it. But this is a 1x9 drivetrain. I've upgraded the crank. Amazon special crank, $50. I recently upgraded the front shock from it had a Suntour shock on it, which is a really good brand. It was a Cole shock front fork. The shocks were spring Cole, and I upgraded to a air shock, and that allows me to have a lockout. So like say I'm climbing up a hill and I'm out the seat and I'm like pumping trying to get up the hill, instead of the shock, instead of the fork bouncing, I can lock it out. Sorry, I had a phone call come through. Anyways, I was saying that the lockout just helps you when you're climbing, that you're not like bouncing over the handlebars and losing all that power, and it allows you to put more power to the pedals and to the wheel, and better acceleration. Also, you can adjust the rebound on this. I think it's got 5 clicks either way, to the rabbit or to the turtle. I've got it like right in the middle. Seems to be pretty good. And it goes by your there's a, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a chart. You can go by your weight and how much air to put in it, and you add your air over here on this side. You take that cap off and it's just a Schrader valve, and you gotta have a shock pump. This right here, honestly, that fork it made a night and day difference for me. It did. It's not necessary for this bike. This bike was totally fun with the fork that it came with, but I like to do a little bit more jumping and hopping over logs and stuff. And the spring fork, the fork that came on it, was just really clunky. But I mean, it got the job done. But this right here is like a Cadillac now. And the other thing that I upgraded was I put a shorter stem. All this came off of Amazon. It was like a $12 stem. I think there was like a 100mm stem on it, and I shortened it up to like a 70. I think this one is. And I put different tires on. I went with the Schwalbe Tough Toms 29 by 2.35s, and they fit pretty good. Got a lot of clearance. I could even go with a 2.5 wide if I wanted to, but I'm happy with this. It rides great, man. If I closed my eyes and rode this, I couldn't tell you that this bike came from Walmart. So Walmart has stepped their game up, that's for sure.